Welcome back to Not Your French Girl, where we're in week 2 of January and
Already.
we are reminiscing on some of our resolutions and some of the promises that we made to ourselves in the beginning of the year.
Yes, we're already on like week 2 and I'm already asking like, oh my God, I set so many goals again. Where am I in week 2? I haven't like accomplished anything.
Yeah.
And I feel like so anxious about that.
I swear, it's those like resolutions and stuff, they really give you like a big whack in the face. I feel like when you get into week 2, you're like, oh shit, I actually have to start doing things for myself.
Girl.
Or it's either I've been doing them for like a week now and I'm like, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, but this week hasn't been like super helpful because like, I don't know if you noticed, but Paris has been like stuck like on a 3-day like snowflake.
The
like
blizzard that blew us away.
Yes, that was like insane. So nothing works in Paris.
Yeah, nothing works in Paris.
Neither do I.
We're second guessing
Apparently
ourselves.
because I've been on TT the entire week.
We love that though.
That was amazing.
We love that though.
No bus, no work.
Exactly.
Yes.
No, but thinking back about our New Year's resolutions that we made for ourselves, have you tried to start doing them? Like, what's the vibe?
I did, girl. Honestly, I went to Pilates.
Okay, good.
On like January 2nd.
We love that.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, let's get this going. I'm going to be healthy. I'm going to do my Pilates. I'm going to become like the Pilates girl. But then snow came. Literally.
That
And
was like, breaks.
yes, I had a new Pilates booked on like Monday, but then I woke up like feeling like shit. It was like -4 degrees. And I was just like, this class at 8 a.m. just before work, it's not happening.
Yeah, girl.
And then the snow came. So I'm going to try to go tomorrow.
Also, like you coming back just like from Brazil and like seeing like these cold weather, it's like the extremes of all extremes, girl.
Yeah, so for me, it's being a little bit hard. And I'm just like coming back to reality that it's cold and it's not 35 degrees anymore.
No,
Yeah,
it's -4.
Exactly. And I also tried like to start journaling.
Okay, cute.
Yes, I've done 2 days.
Oh,
Yes.
but that's good.
Yeah, that's good. But
That's
I
a
need to do
start.
like a lot more.
Consistency is key, they say.
I know, but that's my problem, literally. The only thing that I've managed to do and I've been doing is reading more because I'm almost at the end of a book, but I'm like so hooked up in this book and I'm just like, I can't wait to finish.
Girl, I wish I could like read books. I have like the attention span of a fish. I literally like even movies sometimes I like literally can't do it. I don't know if it's like an ADHD thing or I don't know.
Maybe, yeah, but maybe you haven't found like a nice story because I had the same problem. But
Maybe.
this one, I'm really like attached to it. I'm just like, and now things are starting like to be like wild. And I'm just like, I need to finish this book like right now. So
need to
maybe I'm
go.
gonna finish like by tonight.
But that's
We'll see.
exciting though.
Yeah, I'm missing like 50 pages, so maybe I can.
Oh,
We'll
you
see.
can do it easy.
Yeah,
Easy
I think.
peasy Japanese.
But what about you? What about your resolutions and what you already accomplished or
to
not?
be honest, I'm full of shit, guys, because honestly, I was like, yeah, new year, new me. I'm not believing that crap. Liar. I literally started dry January. I'm such a liar.
But you started something.
Yeah. I've been like doing dry January. I'm really trying, not because I'm like against alcohol or I'm trying to, I drank a lot in the holidays. Like, I'm not going to lie to I drank like there was no bloody tomorrow. Like, I think I drank every single day of that holiday 2 weeks, like
That's
the
what
2-week
holidays
holiday.
are for.
Yeah, I was like, not good. So I was like, let's just do a little like cleanse. Let's like slow down. Let's see how my body reacts. I started
It's
really
always good.
Yeah, exactly. And I just wanted to start my body to start feeling healthier, feeling better. I started going back to the gym.
That's really good.
Let's
You've
see
been
how long.
consistent about it.
I have, but let's see how long that lasts.
It will last.
I hope so. I really I put myself this limit of like 2 times a week.
That's good. It's a really like reachable goal.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was like,
Yes.
okay, if it's quantitative and it's like not abusé, like if it's not like 4 times a week. Also,
Yeah.
Paris gyms, girl, like
It's hard. And like some days you don't know what's going to happen at work. So like
Exactly.
you cannot like.
yeah, and sometimes I'm working nights and I'm just like, I can't be stuffed and getting my ass to the gym today.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically the New Year's resolutions. I made a vision board, but we'll get into that a little bit later.
Amazing. I need to do mine. I hope it's not too late.
No, never too late for your vision board for 2026.
Because I feel like it's already like a second week of January and I'm just like, oh my God.
I know.
I need
it's
to do
wild.
like stuff.
But speaking of doing stuff and the planets around doing stuff, we need to dive into a little bit of astrology because the astrology,
love
guys, for 2026 is wild.
Apparently, that's what they said.
They did say, honestly, like I think this year is like, okay, we're like, oh my God, it's going to be like a great year. We're going to be the best. But we said that every year.
Yeah.
We said that every year.
Yes, I know.
Let's just see what the stars have to say, especially for us, because I did a little astro for you for your 2026.
God, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to hear about everything.
Okay, to dive into a little bit of the astrology in 2026, we do have Saturn and Aries starting out. So for those that are turning like 28 or are 29, 30 this year, will have to go through their first Saturn return. So that's
which means
fun. Sorry. Yeah. It means
translate.
Yeah. Translate, please. Basically where Saturn comes back all around the sun or the world. The planetary core. And basically it's where you have to learn lessons. Daddy Saturn, as I like to call him, is all about lessons, rules, structure. It's basically ruled by Capricorn and sometimes Aquarius, depends how you view the signs.
I like it.
And you learn lessons according to each sign. And in Aries, it's all about authority. And they kind of have to go through lessons to kind of plan and go through these types of like steps in order for things to be successful.
Okay.
So this is a time for learning about that. We do have Neptune and Pisces as well. So things are a little bit more dreamy, a little bit more foggy, for example. And people really could get into like a real emotional fog as well.
Okay.
Jupiter and Taurus, a lot of growth opportunities in like career, for example, material things, money. That's nice. And I think the rising signs, because I say rising signs because people always like, oh my God, my astrology doesn't sound like me.
Oh, yeah, because you need to check your like ascendant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm like, babes, check your rising.
Yeah, rising, sorry.
Yeah, no, ascendant.
No,
it works too. And the most like, let's say lucky ones are going to be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Sagittarius, and Pisces.
For rising?
For rising, and that's one of you.
Oh my God, it's the first one. Excuse me.
Yeah, it is.
Taurus.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's a lucky year, my love.
Oh my God, girl, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Honestly, I need it.
You're like, I need to win.
I swear, I need to
win right now.
Yeah, they're trying this time. And what about yours?
I'm a Scorpio rising.
Oh no, but what spice is in your
Moon.
Okay.
Emotional fogginess for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Jupiter in Taurus is great for you. Expansion of your identity.
That's
But I'm going to get into that a little bit later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a bit
mysterious.
saucy. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, but basically this year is like, can be a little bit confusing at times, but Daddy Saturn is coming with receipts that will clear things up. Chop, 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 chop fast. Okay. That's the vibe of the year.
I like it. Like, no, like, like, how do you say, like small talks and everything. I need things to be like quick,
Yeah, I think this is going to be the vibe. Like there's no more
drama.
bullshit. There's no more things like you're going to show up at the door and there's going to be receipts right there.
I love it. Okay, but talking about like what we've been ignoring, I'm just going to jump to like intentions.
Yes.
And how can like we manifest in like all this like chaos and all of this like informations that we have about like, that's going to be a good year, but how do I manifest this good year?
Honestly, I mean, running back to like vision boards. I know you haven't done yours yet.
Yes, I need to do mine. Help.
But should we talk a little bit about like, have you ever made a vision board?
I did once with a friend, yeah.
And did it work?
Honestly, it did because
No.
like she worked with that and she was helping me like envision a new life and everything, set like my priorities straight.
Yeah.
And then I told her about like some ideas that I wanted to do. And then she was like, the more you focus on like your project, your X thing, the more ideas you have, like the more you feel like connected to this project, to this thing.
Absolutely.
And then like the more I was thinking, then like out of a sudden, like at one night, I had like this huge idea, which you know already, by the way.
Yes, I do.
Which is going to be out soon.
Coming soon, guys.
Yes. And then it was out of nowhere. And this is why the vision board helped. But I think I set my goal too high because I put like, I don't know, 5 million in my bank account app. It was like a screenshot of my bank account. And I just edited on Photoshop for like 5 million.
Maybe 5K, maybe that, or 500K.
No, 5K is a bit sad. Girl. Like, we can reach
money,
that like
girl.
easy. But like I still, I think more like 50K maybe.
Yeah, 50K would
Yes.
be nice. 50K would be nice. That's better. That's more realistic. And what about like manifestations. Like then you believe in that, right?
I do believe, but I don't think I know how to do it right. This is why I asked, because like honestly, I really feel like the potential of this year, but I just really want to reach its full potential by like asking the universe in the right way, you know.
Absolutely.
And I know you're super good at that, so maybe you can advise me and our listeners.
I'm gonna be like super honest. Manifesting I have done like multiple times. And it has worked for me. But when I really truly like let go, like I used to, when you focus too much on something, it's good, but I feel like at the same time, if it's always in your brain, you're not accepting that it's already happened. And that's the thing with manifestation. Like you have to like write your intentions and then say, okay, I'm going to let that go. That's going to happen to me and that's okay. That's okay. Like it has to be like already done.
You need to trust.
Exactly. And like this was my first year of doing a vision board, for example.
Okay, and how was it?
I didn't put 500K, 5 million on my vision board.
You were a little bit more like realistic.
I was a little bit more realistic.
Okay, it's fine.
But I did like put some things that, like, for example, on Not Your French Girl, I really want this to do well.
I want to see the vision board.
Yeah, I'm going to show you after this.
Oh, you did like online, a digital version.
Yeah, I did a mood board.
Oh, that's so nice.
On Pinterest. Check it out, guys. You can do that. You can do a collage now on Pinterest. Yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
You do like your
I thought you really printed it and like glued. That would be fun.
I would have
to
loved, but I would have loved to do it like with you or like with a friend.
We can do.
It's way better.
Yeah, I have a printer. We can
you just like put it on your wall. It's such a vibe.
Yes, I love it.
So we need to do that, but definitely need to really like believe that it's gonna happen, because honestly, like sometimes I get a little bit nervous about those kinds of things. I'm always like, oh, when is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? I just need to like,
I'm really anxious about that as well.
Yeah, you just need to take a deep breath.
I think I'll have a hard time trusting, but still we need to.
Yeah, we need to, but it needs to be realistic. Like you can't be like, I'm gonna have 5 million views tomorrow. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
So
who knows?
I mean, we never know.
I'm a firm believer of everything.
I mean, anything can happen, to be honest, especially with social media. So
exactly. Honestly.
That's wild.
But like, can you give us like a little hint of what you put on your vision board? Like one teeny tiny example?
I can say. I'm not gonna say everything because
it's super personal. Yeah.
It's personal, and also I feel like people have evil eye.
But something that's like more like I don't know.
Well, working out was on my vision board. Okay. I really want to be my fittest, healthiest self this year, whether that's taking more vitamins, working on my endometriosis, feeling healthier, not even like a weight way, but just feeling like confident when I look in the mirror.
Of course.
Naked, because I need to look hot naked.
Yes, girl,
that's the goal. That's the goal.
Yes.
I put like some stuff about like followers for Not Your French Girl.
Good.
I really wanted to like have the views and the likes, because like I feel like this is like a project I really believe in and I really wanted to work. So you guys better start liking. Thank you so much.
I swear, help us out.
Help us out, guys.
Honestly, help a girl out. She wants like followers. Me too, but like
be a girl's girl. Come on, girls. Where you at?
Yeah,
like honestly, share. Sharing is caring.
Yes, exactly. Sharing is caring. And like support your local like group of friends. Group chat. Sorry. Show you. What?
It's like support your local grocery store.
Exactly, but support your local group chat that you love to listen every Wednesday. Come on.
That's iconic. I love it. So iconic.
I love it.
And yeah, I think that's basically it. Also some like I really want to get a dog.
Really?
Yeah.
You already wanted you always wanted one, but I feel like
I just love animals.
Me too.
Yeah, but I'm also like, it is a lot of responsibility. Like dogs don't die tomorrow, you know, they stay for years.
Yeah, but my friend always say like, especially when you have like a partner and then you envision your life like forever with this person, it's really good to have like this sense of like responsibility in common. So you can share this before like you have kids and stuff, you know.
But they say that couples that get a dog like full on like are bound to break up because it's like their emotional dog. No, that's what people say.
I don't think so.
Like I was at work the other day and someone was like, are you getting a dog?
Yeah, but you're stable in a relationship. It's not like a 1-year relationship and you're just wanting a dog, you know. It's like a long time relationship.
That's true.
So maybe it's time to get something like responsible together so you can take care. That's not a kid yet.
Yeah.
But a dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. I think it's a really good idea.
And what about you? Like what are some things that you would like to eventually put on your vision board? Have you had a little
so
thought?
many things. I want to put everything.
I had big fat checks on mine too, by the way.
Yeah, but I want to experiment everything, girl. So horrible.
Girl, I can give you like I think I can give you the 3 top ones. Okay. Travel, money,
and champagne. Yeah, because champagne sums it up like everything. Yeah, literally. No, but yeah, you're true. Yeah, you're right. Of course, I want like a NYFG.
Of course.
And yeah, I want this like lots of experiences in our podcast so we can bring more people, so we can talk a lot more like stuff, you know.
Girl, I literally put like, you know, like those brand creator events.
Oh my God, yes.
I put like L'Oreal Road.
I love it.
I'm so crazy.
Girl, that's so because what was I thinking the last time? I thought about this brand. I need to remind. And I was just like, oh my God, this could be such a fit for like NYFG.
But I would love to just go to some like brand events, you know, like I think that's such a vibe.
Yes, girl, we should be invited.
We should be.
Yeah.
Invite us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Also like for the other project.
Yes.
Coming out. Yeah. So lots of money, lots of travel. And I don't know, just experience and live life at fullest. Yeah.
I love that.
And also be fit. Like be healthy also with my Hashimoto and thyroid. So yeah, I really want to focus on myself because I've been focusing on so many other things that I really want to focus on myself as well.
Yeah, I think that's important. I feel like as we said like in our previous video, I feel like we said like we really focused on doing a lot of things for others last year and we're really running around. And I think this year, as it's the year of the one and as we already said, it's going to be egotistical and that's fucking okay. And like whatever, you know, it's fine.
It should be. Yeah, but just jumping back into like manifestation, can you just give me or us, our listeners and me, some hints on like good manifestation? And can you tell me if one of your manifestations already worked?
Honestly, I truly believe in the spiritual world, right? I deeply believe that the 3-6-9 method, it's basically where you like write 3 times the, like, for example, it worked for me getting an apartment, for example, in Paris. I was desperate and I really needed to get somewhere by myself. And it was the studio in Sharon, which I was like, I need this apartment. I need to have it. It's so cute. It's in the perfect location. Like I need it. So I wrote like 3 times, like I have the apartment in blah, blah, Sharon 3 times. And then it's like, my dossier was accepted for this apartment. I
3 times.
3 times, and then 6 times I write like I got the apartment in and then 9 times I live in
Okay.
and then you don't have to do that, but I personally burn it after.
Ooh.
Yeah, I burn
after
it.
you already got it.
No, I burn it in the moment. Like I write it and then I burn it. Because like it's a release of things. Like it's happening. So I burn it and I let it go. Some people sleep with it under their pillow and they use a whisper method as well.
I've already heard about that. Yes.
Yeah. Like people like, and also there's also like there's another method where people like, when they want people to do something. Oh, the whisper method. I think it's that people like close their eyes when they're sleeping. Well, when they're sleeping, they close their eyes. No shit, Shana. They close their eyes and they imagine someone coming and whispering something in their ear that they want to hear from that person.
Okay.
Like if some people are like, I want this guy to say that he misses me or whatever, they'll like envision him coming and whispering like, I miss you.
I want my banker to say that I have 5 million euros.
We should totally do a video in ASMR.
Yes.
I know you hate it, but
my banker calling me like, hey, you just got this huge check of 5 million euros. You're the luckiest bitch in the world.
Have fun, bitch, and stop working.
Yes.
Fuck taxes in France.
Yes. You're going to have to pay a fuck ton of taxes.
Enjoy. Maybe it's Maybelline. Sorry.
I'm dead. But yeah, that's the whispering. I love it.
Yeah, for real.
I really love it. I'm going to try to imagine my banker calling me like,
hey, what's up?
You know that TikTok, hey. Oh my God. I can't. So funny.
I love it though.
Okay, but let's get serious now. You said you were going to do this like astrovision for me.
Yes,
I'm still waiting. Go.
Yes. Okay, fine. So guys, just so you know, Isabela is an Aquarius sun, Leo moon, and Taurus rising. Very important to note this. Guys, if you need to go and check like what you guys are, you can check AstroSeek. I use this website a lot, but you kind of need to understand like the signs and everything. Bibbidi babbidi doo. That's why you have ChatGPT. This year for you is a slow burn, self-powerful, emotionally grounding, and creative authenticity year.
Wow, that's a lot of words.
Yeah, that was like kind of like giving a thesaurus of words, to be honest.
I swear, can you recite?
Recite, please. No, basically, I feel like this year is gonna be a year where you're going to find your unique voice, per se, where you're going to basically balance out emotional needs, but staying grounded in the material like world that you're in. So, for example, someone might be like you're like, should I really RSVP to that lunch? Like, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I don't like, you're gonna put boundaries with people in the way that you speak because it's been so emotionally draining. I don't know how to explain that, to be honest. But you're just gonna stop worrying about how people pleasing.
Oh my God, I need
year.
this.
Yeah.
I fucking need this.
You're gonna feel free to speak your truth without feeling awkward or socially like awkward, you know?
Sometimes I do feel awkward.
Yeah, but that's the vibe. That's the vibe. The emotional layer to this is that you're going to want a little bit of recognition, a little bit of like warmth in your life. And Aquarius suns, for the Aquariuses out there, they really enjoy freedom, originality. Taurus rising seeks comfort and stability. And 2026 will test and integrate all three of those into one. Just try not to burn out.
Okay, yeah, that's like a lot.
Yeah. But just like lean into your manifestations. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't care what other people think. I feel like also right now with Jupiter being in your first house, it's expanding a lot of maybe things about yourself, whether that's good things or bad things, but things about yourself, especially your outer self, are being exposed a lot right now.
Okay.
So you may notice more things about yourself, or you may feel like others are noticing more stuff about yourself.
Interesting.
Like shadow stuff that you just saw may be more exposed now. So it's basically telling you to face those things and speak your truth, and don't be afraid to feel socially awkward because fuck everyone, basically.
I love it.
It's an emotional glow up for you, to be honest.
I love it. It's so important. Honestly, I feel like I need this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, so good.
I mean, I'm not gonna go into the whole details of every year, but I'm gonna do that for you later.
Yes, exactly. But I love it. Anyways, how about you? Just like quick.
Me, it's gonna be like I'm gonna go through my Saturn return this year. So Saturn and Aries. So it's gonna be a year of like boundaries, clarity, and learning how to do like emotional balance as well, but in the way like where I stop giving people stuff. Like, I'm not gonna give 100% if you're not giving me 100%.
Sure.
So this is the year where I really need to learn that boundary, like to stop giving to people that are not giving back to me.
That's so important. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I have a hard time doing that. So
you're also a people pleaser.
I am a people pleaser, but in the sense, like, I always believe there's so much good in people.
Yeah.
And like, I really don't like to think badly of someone. So it's hard for me to accept. Like, I'm kind of like in like another world. I'm like, no, the person wouldn't do that. No, the person wouldn't do this.
Yeah.
I can be mad about it, but I'll be like, so like genuinely whatever. Anyway, long story short, it's a year of like just listening actively to my intuition.
That's good.
Yeah. So
it knows way more about you than yourself, your intuition. So yeah.
Yes, exactly.
You should listen to that always.
Yes, exactly. We really need to, because that's going to lead you to good things at the end.
Exactly, girl.
So what can we take away from this 2026 astrology, dry January, and ASMR?
That you should quit alcohol for a month, start manifesting, and read your astrological year.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, basically.
And make a vision board. Or they're calling it now the action board.
Yes.
Have you seen this?
Yes.
They're like, fuck a vision board. It's an action board, because you got to get that ass to work.
Yeah, it's not just a vision, because if you hear from the manifestation side, it's action.
Exactly.
Because it's already happening.
It's already happening.
Somewhere
it's
in the
already
universe.
Here. We are already famous.
Yes, exactly, girl. We
so
have like
famous.
a million followers.
A million followers. Thank you, guys. We love you.
You're just
so
not
much.
seeing it well. I'm sorry.
It's blurry. I got to go to the eye doctor.
Our Instagram is like blocked, but like deep down, we have a million followers.
We're famous. We're so famous.
We are.
Yeah, but I do feel like 2026 is going to be handing out receipts instead of trophies. I don't think a lot of people are going to get rewarded this year, and they're going to have to face the facts of the work they did not do in 2025, because this is the year of the one. It's time to go, go, go and be a little bit more egotistical with ourselves.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm really going to work into that as well. And I think honestly, you cannot be rewarded if you really didn't do anything. So maybe like put your like objectives into action, and maybe 2026 is going to reward you.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But go, guys, and check out your astral themes for the year. I think it's going to give you a little bit of guidance month by month about what's happening in your life and how to survive 2026 and all of its crazy planetary retrogrades. Lol. Mercury retrograde, whatever, Venus retrograde. God knows how many of those we're going to experience this year. But anyway, but yeah, thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you, guys. And we see you next week.
See you guys next week.
La semaine prochaine.
Bisous.